Hi, welcome to today's video where we'll talk about another Black invention. If you're new here, my channel is about product development within the mechanical, computer, and electronic space, encouraging inexperienced tech users and makers to complete projects independently. And also sprinkle in a little bit of travel in between projects. So please like, share, subscribe, and click the notification button for continuous reminder of an upload. Also, don't forget to download your toolkit, Mexico itinerary from 2025, and your desk trinket. Today we'll be talking about Sarah Goode cabinet bed. And of course, we're going to start off by reading some of the patent description. Okay, got the highlighter. This invention relates to that class of sectional bedsteads adapted to be folded together when not in use, so as to occupy less space and made generally to resemble some article of furniture when so folded. The objects of this invention are first, to provide a folding bed of novel construction, adapted when folded together to form a desk suitable for office or general use. Second, to provide for counterbalancing the weight of the folding sections of the bed so that they may be easily raised or lowered in folding or unfolding the bed. Third, is to provide for holding the hinge or folding sections securely in place when the bed is unfolded. And fourth, to provide an automatic auxiliary support for the bedding as the middle when the bed is unfolded. Her invention consists in the arrangements and combinations of parts hereinafter described and pointed out in the claims. In the accompanying drawings, Figure 1 is a perspective view of her improved folding bed folded together so as to form a desk which is open. So as to form a desk. Figure 2 is a partial vertical sectional view of the same, showing the desk closed. So the desk is closed in Figure 2. So this is Figure 2. And Figure 3 is, and this is Figure 1. Figure 3 is a longitudinal sectional view of the bed unfolded. So the bed is unfolded. Yeah, slightly bigger. Figure 4 is a sectional view of the same, but across the XX line. And Figure 5 and 6 are views of portion of the bed in detail. Okay, so that's the bed. Now we're going to spend some time looking at the figures. So it was mentioned that this is the folded bed, but it looks like a desk. So this is the desk. And it looks quite nice. Has a lot of functional pieces. Okay, so this is it. The bed folded up as a desk. And as mentioned below, this is the side view of the desk again. Okay, and so figure 3 and figure 4. So figure 4 is this cross-sectional. If we were to slice this in half, if we were going to slice this particular image in half. So if we slice this in half, this is what we get. So I'm going to rotate the image. Okay, let's move it back just 1 more ounce, inch. Okay, so we split that X, remember, down the middle, and this is what it looks like split in half. And of course, we still have the desk. So this is parts of the desk when it's, if you could reimagine the desk being together. So you fold it back up. And same thing here. So if we were to, some of this outside boundary would be that desk. And of course we see here some springs. All of these are some springs, so that's probably the bed or the bed frame. So I'm gonna go back and read. So it says, so yeah, it's the bed on figure 3 is the bed unfolded. Okay, let's go back. Okay, those are the springs, and this should be the bed right here. So okay, so essentially this whole part is the bed. And I presume that along here is probably like the boundary, so you don't fall off the bed. This little part here. But yeah, that is the bed. And if we were to highlight here, this This is essentially probably the bed part where you would rest. And right here is probably the headboard. It's right around here. It's probably like the headboard, which probably corresponds with this piece right here. Okay, and lastly, this is A right here. And this is also A right here. So that's what that looks like when you slice it in half. And this is C. C goes with this part as well. All right, and the other views we have figure 5 and figure 6. What was figure 5? Figure 5 and 6 are the views of the portion of the bed in detail as described below. So yeah, there's B and C again. B and C, which corresponds with B and C up here. B and B. And it's just showing you how you fold the bed and to get the table back to its original position. So that's like the table parts. And there's the springs again. And there's A, B, and C again. And this should be like a top view of this A, B, and C. Okay, so this invention again was by Sarah Goode or Goody, and probably Sarah Goode, and she created this invention to create a folded bed into a desk for additional usage when you're in the office or to have more decor in your office or living space. And that concludes today's video of this invention. Make sure you complete the quiz after you've completed this video. It should be straightforward. It should also give you a little bit fun of seeing if you paid attention to what we read and what we saw in the drawings.